What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon Showdown today in the zero use tier and using this team made around Super Sweet Syrup Bomb Dipplin. Dipplin is another Pokemon that has a signature ability, kind of like Go-Go that we used last time. That's not very good. I kind of wanted to take that idea and try and find some other Pokemon this week and try them out with their signature abilities. So yeah, Dipplin definitely fits that. Usually Sticky Hold is, or not usually, Sticky Hold is a much better ability than Super Sweet Syrup, like 99, I mean, I'd say 100% of the time. But we're going to be trying it out today. And yeah, so let's go over the team real quick and we'll get into the games. But Super Sweet Syrup, if you've never seen it before, on switching, and technically it's also Hydrapple's ability as well, but you know, it's the same line and we're in zero used, so you can't use Hydrapple. But Super Sweet Syrup, if you've not seen it before, on switching, the Pokemon lowers the evasiveness of the opponents by one stage. I guess that hits both guys, maybe because it says opponents, so it's kind of like an Intimidate except for evasion, which is kind of cool. You'd want to worry about or watch out for contrary guys, since you'll be giving them an evasion boost. But besides for that, you know, dropping their evasion is pretty good for moves like Syrup Bomb or signature or other signature move. And then we have Draco Meteor that's 90% accurate, but you know, you can miss that 90% accurate move. So Super Sweet Syrup can make it so we can hit that, and then it also makes it so we can hit this. I don't know if it's 100%, but I think it's probably pretty close after the evasion drop. But this is once per battle, and I don't really know why it's once per battle. There's probably some reason for it. I guess maybe in doubles that's pretty good to you know, continuously drop evasion and stuff. Maybe there's something going on there. But in singles, I'm thinking of Intimidate, or I guess Intimidate's the only one that's you come in and drop a stat like that. But if this was not a once per battle thing, I could see it being a lot more reasonable, but it's literally once per battle. So I guess you don't really have to worry about dropping or hitting contrary guys with this the whole battle, because once you use it, it does nothing the rest of the game. So it's just kind of there, and then you're missing out on Sticky Hold, which means you don't really want to get knocked off, because then you lose your Eviolite, which gives you some insane bulk, the insane bulk that Dipplin usually gets. So, but because we're using this and not Sticky Hold, I didn't want to run the normal Dipplin set. So like I already showed, we're using the Syrup Bomb and Draco Meteor plus Infestation. I've seen a couple Dipplins use this with the Eviolite, you know, Sticky Hold set, which I think definitely works. You can trap them and then wear them down, and if they don't have a healing move or whatever, you usually can outlast them. If you have, especially if you have Giga Drain plus Recover. I don't know if you'd want to have Dragon Tail on that set, but because we're using this, we're going to be using our signature move plus the Draco Meteor. So basically the idea is we can come in, Syrup Bomb them, so then we start getting the ramping speed drops, and then we can Infestation them. As long as they don't have a pivot move, then hopefully we can kind of beat them 1v1. We just go Syrup Bomb into Infestation, which prevents them from switching. We're also eventually going to outspeed them. I guess you have to don't want to hit a contrary guy with this either. But then once they're in range, then we can drop a Draco and finish them off. It's worked all right. I think you can drop grass types pretty decently, or maybe even steel types. One with Terra Steel, which would allow you to trap other things as well, maybe even poison types, but some of the poison types, like Hisuian Quillfish, for example, they're just going to get up spikes on you, so it's maybe not worth it to trap them. You just kind of have to see if it is worth it or not. But I think it's a pretty fun set. I don't think it's going to be completely useless. It's Dipplin at the end of the day with the amount of bulk it has. So, but it's definitely, you know, you're missing out on Sticky Hold for sure. And Terra Steel also gives us the ice resistance. Sneasel's kind of scary for our team. We don't have a dark resist, and we don't have an ice. Well, we do have an ice resist, but it's a special ice resist. So yeah, I thought Terra Steel could be nice for Sneasel, and then also giving us the poison immunity instead of resistance. But maybe Terra Poison would be better, or Fairy. I'm not sure really. But yeah, that's this guy. Then we got Regirock. I thought, because Dipplin can be trapping some stuff and removing some stuff, if we have sweepers or bulky sweepers on our team that can set up and win once one specific thing is removed, I wanted to pair it with something like Regirock, and also we have some interesting stuff on our Chimecho. But Regirock, if ghost types are removed, or even say Orthworm we could remove with Dipplin, Regirock would have an easier time setting up and sweeping with its Iron Defense Body Press set. And besides that, it's just standard Regirock. Regirock pairs well with this because we resist the fire and flying moves. just a rock type, kind of pairs well with the grass types like usual. And we got rocks on it, of course, and then we got rock blast for the multi-hitting, substitute, PP, accuracy, all the reasons, and iron defense to boost our defense with Terra Poison, so then we can't be poisoned and resist fighting and lose our grass weakness as well. And with just leftovers, and then clear body, since you don't really need sturdy with this set. Then we got muck. I do want to have a knockoff absorber, something to switch into a knockoff, since neither of these really want to be knocked off, and muck with sticky hold can do that. And because we're going to be probably switching this into a knockoff at some point, I wanted to be able to take physical hits a little bit better, so we're going with the Fizz Def muck. And we just got the 3 attacks plus haze. I was wanting to maybe go with rest talk to have like more reliable recovery, but can't fit everything if you go with rest talk, so I'm just going with 3 attacks and haze. I was then headbutt. We can also hit a poison type super effectively, and then just poison jab for a stab and knock off to remove items. It's pretty good. We can't be knocked off, and we have leftovers for recovery, and then Terra Dark to flip our weaknesses and get stab on knockoff. Maybe Terra Water could be nice on this though. I'm not 100% sure. The few games I've tested, it seems like works decently. I faced weather quite a few times, like rain and sands, and both of those are very scary, very strong, like wall breaking Pokemon on both, like Lycanroc and Floatzel, or even Ludicolo is pretty strong. So, but I think we have a decent core going here but we don't have sticky hold on this, so that's not as great. But then we got Lantern. I'd seen this on the Smogon analysis, and I wanted to try it out. So instead of going with Scald and Volt Switch, we're going with Flip Turn and Discharge. So basically we can hopefully flip turn more than we'd be able to Volt Switch to keep up momentum more often. And then we also still have a way to spread status, because Discharge has the 30% chance to pair just like Scald with the 30% chance to burn. And then we got Rest Talk for reliable recovery with the boots, so we don't take hazard damage. And Terra Dragon, so then we can resist like grass versus maybe like rain or shaman, and then still resist something like water and fire. I kind of like it. I haven't terred it yet, but this thing's, I think, pretty decent. Could help versus sun, I think, in particular. I'm not really sure though how well it would deal with sun, but yeah, I like the idea of this. Also, you could like flip turn on a Porygon who comes in and traces your Volt Absorb. Then they're immune to this move, but we can still pivot on them, which I think is pretty cool. And pivot on opposing Lanterns, or what are they? Jolteons and stuff like that. And then we got Assault Vest Hitmonchan. I really like this guy, and I think it helps versus some of the special setup guys that like Lanterns are not really going to help versus. I mean, all these guys can all take a variety of special hits like here and there, but if things get setting up, it could be a problem. And especially because Lanterns, like this, I think does give us worse coverage into some stuff. Like if something's immune to our Discharge, like Flip Turn's not going to be doing as much. Scald is definitely more spammable than Discharge, I think. So, but I mean, the chance to pair, I think, works well with our team because we're pretty slow though. But I think Hitmonchan's nice to have because like versus like Frostmoth, or that was the one in particular that I was thinking of, but there's probably other ones, but we can pretty much always KO it with Drain Punch. I think it's always a OKO or a KO with Drain Punch and a Mach Punch versus Frostmoths, and probably some other things we'd be decent into. I mean, like Abomasnow and Ludicolo, we're not weak to those things, and with an Assault Vest we've got pretty good bulk. The EV spread, there's like a jump point with attack here, and it's so that we can always KO Frostmoth with Drain Punch and a Mach Punch. And then I just have max HP with the odd amount for the rocks, and then the rest in Spadef. And then this is just so we outspeed like Alolan Executor, like max speed base 45s, I believe. We'll outspeed like Avalugg too, I believe. Vikavolts and stuff. Yeah, I like this set. It's a spinner as well, and we have Terra Dark to lose our weaknesses, give us a stronger knockoff. And the last guy we got is Chimecho. I was pretty excited to use Chimecho because I just like this guy. He can do some unique stuff. It's like the only guy with Heal Bell. It is another fighting resist for our team too. And Heal Bell actually I think works pretty well because we have a Lantern that's going to put itself to sleep. And then 3 guys right here that don't want to be status. Like Regirock can get Will-O-Wisp by a Charizard. This guy could get burned by a Sableye. This guy could get poisoned or burned or paralyzed. Chimecho can remove all of those statuses and even be a cleric for itself. And instead of going with like some other utility move, I'm going with Calm Mind just because I found Chimecho is just kind of dead weight a lot when I've used it. So this does mean we only have Psychic for our like sweeping or damaging move. But if we again could maybe get rid of their only psychic immunity or resists with Dipplin, Chimecho could maybe sweep with just psychic noise. And I don't know, maybe Psyshock would be better, but I kind of like psychic noise for the utility at the same time. So psychic noise, it's a sound move, so it goes through sub and stuff, but it also prevents them from healing. And then we just got Calm Mind and Recover. We're going with max defense since Calm Mind will be boosting our Spit F. And a lot of these guys, I'm just going with the 8 speed, so like maybe we'll be a little faster in some situations where it comes up. And then with Terra Fairy, this thing loses its weaknesses. Also could probably beat Dipplin. It can't be Dragon Tailed out, and then we're going to be preventing them from using Giga Drain. So against opposing Dipplin, this could be kind of nice. Otherwise, like, this thing does have a ton of utility moves. It gets Encore, Knockoff, Taunt, Healing Wish, like a lot of good moves. Thunder Wave, I was thinking for a status move, but I didn't. Again, it's like not great a lot of the time. So I think Calm Mind could help us alongside the Regirock have a nice secondary like bulky sweeper. But that's the team. Hopefully Dipplin, we can maybe trap some stuff. Otherwise, it'll just be a fun team, I think. And yeah. All right, we got one. And they've got bulky offense looking team. I mean, it looks like they can set up with a bunch of things actually, like Houndoom, Decidueye, Lapras, Dunsparce. Even Banna and Sandslash can set up. I'm guessing Sandslash probably has got spin though, and either it and the Dunsparce can do some hazards for their team. I guess on the positive side, stuff isn't fast, but I mean, nothing on our team has any speed. So maybe Dipplin could trap something immediately, but I mean, we just don't want to. We don't really want to get just hazard stacked on. Like, that's just not fantastic. So I mean, maybe if they lead the Dunsparce, trapping it right away could be nice, because they can only get up rocks. So I don't really know if saving our super sweet syrup ability is going to be nice versus something. So I think let's just lead the Dipplin. I mean, we could lead Muck. That might be a little safer, but we can switch into things, I think. Okay. If they lead this. Ooh, they have knockoff. We're getting knocked off. I kind of like the idea of maybe going for the infestation, but like getting knocked off wouldn't be great. But they might not have it, but I think they do have it. So, I mean, if we go into Muck, we just haze, I guess. That's probably the safer thing to do, unfortunately, as they Swords Dance, which kind of makes sense. So let's see if we get flinched here. Maybe just get swept. Hopefully not. Defense drop. Hey, we get the haze off. That's pretty good. Okay. So now we can throw off a Zen Headbutt. I think let's just do that. This would have been nice to have, kind of, but I think we just want to weaken stuff. So, all right, Sandslash comes in. We don't see an item, so they're not helmet, they're not leftovers, they're probably boots, maybe. This thing also gets knockoff, so Dipplin doesn't really want to come in on it. Chimecho could kind of be fine versus it because we're immune to the Earthquake with Levitate, but we have nothing to hit Houndoom. So, and this thing also does get spikes, so they're going to be able to get a lot of hazards up. Hitmonchan would be really nice to keep kind of healthy for Houndoom, since we get Drain Punch it. Ooh, also, this guy's immune to the water move by like default, which isn't great because it has the water absorb. If we can get Iron Defense with Regirock, it could probably sweep. I think maybe we just go this and go for the Syrup Bomb. I know they're going to get spikes up, but I don't know. I'm scared of going Chimecho. I mean, Chimecho could be decent. They definitely have knockoff, though. I'm just going to go into this. All right, and they go for the Swords Dance. All right, let's Psychic Noise. Oh, we do outspeed them, so they're like max HP. Max attack or something. Cool, and we actually 2-hit KO and don't die. Houndoom comes in, which makes sense. Anticipating another boosting move, but I think we just got to go into the Hitmonchan. We could go Regirock, but I think he's our sweeper. I mean, we could go Lantern too, but I like Hitmonchan versus this in particular, so we resist the dark move, and I think we just knock off because they have the Bayonet. Flamethrower. All right. Oh, and they were sashed. Okay, good, good. Well, now we could go over the fighting move. They could still go into Bayonet, but we'll just Drain Punch. Cool. We'll be decent amount of health. Yeah, that's pretty good. We didn't lose our Eviolite on this yet, so it could help versus Lapras. I think Lapras does get Earthquake. It has the Earthquake, it has the Ice move, and it has the Water move if it's like physical with Dragon Dance. But it doesn't have knockoff. This guy. Huh. I think it might be better just to hit them. I don't think we're going to take their hits very well. I wonder if they're bulky on this, though, too. The only thing, like, this would be nice to have for is maybe the Dun. Or we just go Chimecho, see if they're max speed or not, and then we sack Muck. We still just don't have a great way to kill them, so I'm just going to try and Drain Punch, I think. That's a pretty good chunk, and we do see they are faster than us, so now I think we sack Chimecho, then go Muck, and we try and haze them. I mean, or we could just go for the Zen Headbutt. We showed it last time though, so if they want, they could like just Terra Dark, so I think let's just haze. Defense drop and flinch. Well, I mean, Dipplin might be able to be all right. I guess Regirock also has Terra Poison. So maybe we just go for the Terra Poison. Oh! Oh! Alright, they get a speed raise, which does not matter at all since everything on our team is slow. We can go Dipplin. Would it be better to go Dipplin and go for Infestation Syrup Bomb stuff? I think it... And then we have a healthy Regirock. Hitmonchan outspeeds their Sand Slash. It outspeeds this. Dipplin would be better versus Bayonet. I mean, Dipplin's also kind of nice versus Lapras, but we're weak to the Ice move. I think let's just try Dipplin. We've got more bulk with this than the Regirock. I think we go for Infestation. Oh, they have dual Wing Beat. So we'd have to Terra Steel in order to not die here. And they could just go for the fighting move. I did want to Terra Poison this, so I think let's go for Draco. Yeah. Well, now we go this, and I think we go for Iron Defense. As long as we don't. All right. All right. Well, it could still happen for us. I think it made sense to go for one Iron Defense. They do probably have Terra Ghost on this though. So should we just switch into Lantern? Or even Hitmonchan? Let's just go Hitmonchan. They just go for Glare? Oh well. Let's go for Knockoff. Okay, they do have Terra Ghost. Alright. And at least we get rid of their item, then we'll go Lantern and spam Discharge, I think. Yeah, because if we went for, we would have gotten paralyzed, but we could have just one-shotted them, but... Right? We need to para ourselves here. Like, otherwise I don't think we're going to be able to beat them. Come on. Nope. Alright, well, I think we just lose. Because we can't outspeed them. They... Wait a second, they don't have a healing move. Alright, Hitmonchan. If you can live 2. Maybe they miss Air Slash. I mean, we're going to be Paraflinched probably for sure, but I guess they don't have Serene Grace. So, all right. It's all right. This one. We can take 2. There we go. Now we just need to not die to this one. Or not get flinched here. This is it. Let's go! That's okay. Regirock could maybe do it. The Sand Slash, though, is looking a little scary. Maybe they don't go into it. Yeah, we can... I think we go for Drain Punch in case they try and set up. And I think Regirock can Iron Defense on this. So, I think Regirock could still win. If they double into Bannet, just go for knockoff. Speed boost doesn't matter. Definitely go for Iron Defense. They might have Will-O-Wisp. Let's see. Do we 2-hit KO them? Bannet? No. We'll be able to KO this. We'll be able to KO this. And we'll KO this, like, for sure. So, I think we just start Rock Blasting. Hopefully we get 4 hits, and then we can, like, 2-hit KO. Okay. Now we need a lot more hits. We need, like, a lot of hits. Alright, they have Phantom Force. Well, that'll give us an opportunity to Iron Defense next turn. That's also weaker than Poltergeist, so... Hopefully we don't kill here. I would actually don't want to kill. Alright, now we're going to Iron Defense. Cool. And then we'll hopefully kill him with this Rock Blast. I think we can win. I think Regirock just wins. Unless this is special. Unless this is special Lapras, actually, we might lose. Yeah, we should take the hit from this pretty well. Alright, they get rid of our recovery. Please be physical, Lapras. I mean, Regirock is very, very good down here. Oh, let's go! Nice! I mean, I guess this Decidueye could technically win. And that would be kind of funny to see. Alright, we didn't win, so that means something happened. And they just scoop it up. Alright, that's respect. Wasn't going for the Haxing win, but I mean, it would have been kind of funny. Oh, also, I wanted to mention, I kind of get lost in the sauce as I'm going over the team, but Lantern, I wanted to have an electric community for the team, and also it's a secondary thing to kind of take on Charizard, so that's why I wanted Lantern, and then I think I went over everything else, but Hitmonchan's a spinner, and a knockoff Absorber, and then a secondary bulky sweeper, and the heal ball support I thought was pretty good, and it's a ground immunity, which we didn't have, so I think that was the only thing I forgot to mention, but I probably missed other things, but yeah, we're still looking for a battle. All right, it looks like we might be able to trap something with Dipplin in this one. Arboliva, I think we could trap, and Orthworm we could trap. Actually, Girder, I think we might be able to trap too. Both Mesprit and Ampharos could pivot, and then Darkspun can roar us out, but you know, the Orthworm and Arboliva are grass resist, so it's kind of, maybe they'll switch into those guys or something. I could see leading with Dipplin and just going for it, but they could also just lead with a pivot, you know? So maybe we lead with Muck because we can knock off something, take on almost anything. Okay, they lead Arboliva. I mean, knocking this thing off right away, it would be, I think, worth it. Or the Orthworm potentially, so I think let's just go for the knockoff. We have decent natural Sped F. But, alright, we're not going to take this ground move, that's for sure. Well, we take it, but not great. At least we get rid of their Citrus Berry. That means they were probably Harvest. So, alright. Now we could go Dipplin and go for the Syrup Bomb right away, or Infestation. I think we do that. I mean, or we go Chimecho and go for the Calm Minds. Ooh, actually Chimecho, unless they have Encore on this, maybe Chimecho could even just sweep. They've also Terra already, so that means they can't Terra Dark. Girder. I think let's go Dipplin first, but let's try and maybe get a Chimecho sweep. We resist this guy. Okay, they switch into this. I think we go for the Infestation right away. Cool. And now we will Syrup Bomb them. Dipplin gets its trap off. I think Dipplin would have beaten Orthworm with it sticky hold anyways, Thankfully, they don't have spikes, hopefully. And now we keep going for the Syrup Bomb. We don't want to drop our Spatak until like the very end. But yeah, Sticky Hold, you know, we'd probably be able to beat them too, you know. Iron Tail. Okay. We're getting fast though. And Infestation happened on turn 3, and it's 4 to 5 turns. So that means turn 7 is might be when it wears off. So let's Syrup Bomb and then we'll recover. Oh, they coil again? I guess we could Draco now and kill them then, maybe. Because, yeah, that should for sure kill. Is it a bad idea to Draco? I don't know. Let's just send it. Cool. Then we didn't have to recover? I don't know. Mesprit comes out. I think we go... We could go Lantern and spam Discharge. We could also... They're probably going to boost, right? Unfortunately, if you switch out, Syrup Bomb goes away. So it's not like it makes sense to Syrup Bomb, then switch. They could Encore send a Draco. We could go Muck and spam Haze. Muck's like nearly dead anyways. And then we could go Lantern and spam Discharge. This guy had rocks, so this is definitely a setup one, right? I think let's try and go for Infestation. All right, they have Mystical Power. We could Terra Steel Recover. Maybe they don't have Encore if they have this. I kind of like the idea of just Terra Steel Recover. Or we Terra Steel Syrup Bomb. Let's Terra Steel Syrup Bomb. Get the speed drops going. Uh-oh. Okay, that did more than I thought it would do. Hopefully we don't die here. But, I mean, this is pretty sick. No, we're dead! Damn it, I should have recovered. We might have still died anyways. Alright, they have Shadow Ball. That's not good. But, actually, I think Hitmonchan might live. And we might be faster, too. So let's just knock off. We got a decent amount of attack investment. Also, without Psyshock, like, you know, we can take the hits better. Okay. Now, I kind of want to recover, but at the same time, you know what? I mean, Rapid Spin. I'm just gonna go for it. All right, cool. They go for that instead of like, I don't know, maybe they don't have Play Rough, but getting rid of that I think was worth it. So then when we're switching around here, we aren't gonna take as much. So now we go Chimecho, and I think we just go for the Psychic Noise. And then nothing is gonna get healed by the Wish, I don't think, right? In comes Mesprit. Nice. And now, I think we can Calm Minds, and... Oh no, they have Heal Bell. Shit. Would we beat the... I mean, Shadow Ball. How much did our Psychic Noise do? 12? I don't know. What... Is it possible to beat this thing? And then we Calm Minds. And then we Psychic Noise, but we're gonna need to recover too. Yeah, maybe I should have gone Lantern. Calm Mind makes this tricky. Honestly, it might not have made a difference. I don't really know. We're probably slower than them with everything, so it's just gonna be like Lantern, Discharge, Para. But then we're gonna lose our boosts. I kind of like the idea of just boosting alongside them. Oh man, that did a little bit too much. Please live. Shit. All right, we just lose. I don't think we can take this. Oh. We can take that. Yeah, now they Draining Kiss though and kill us. Or Mystical Power and kill us. Guess we can go this and discharge. Oh, they're just Draining Kissing? I mean, if we get like super Haxy. But alright. I don't think Muck's faster, but I guess that could be how we beat them. I think Regirock might be able to beat everything else. So yeah, I think we just fully commit to this and just discharge. I guess I could rest and then sleep talk, but I don't want to get flip turn, so. And they're just going to get more recovery that way with Draining Kiss. So now we go this and hopefully we can haze. Nope. All right. And now we just need to get lucky. I think we need 1 Iron Defense in order to kill other things anyways, so. And we're still slower. All right, now we need them to get fully parried. But yeah, sounds about right. Mesprit's pretty good. I should have, I mean, the Hitmonchan scared out the first time after the Dipplin. Oh, it all started with the Dipplin. I should have went for the Recover first, right? Then we would have gotten them a little lower. I did Terra Steel to resist the Psychic move and the Fairy move, which is what the only things I thought they had, but then they revealed the Shadow Ball. Yeah, I should have recovered though. I think instead of going for the Syrup Bomb that first time. We might not have lived, but maybe we could have, yeah. All right, we got one up against Sticky Web, but they also got the Hatchrim for some hazard control or hazard like bounce back. But Spidops could just get up spikes, webs, T-spikes even, and then this guy can bounce stuff back. Hitmonchan's though, you know, good removal. We could just leave it the Regirock, but getting paralyzed, I guess, wouldn't be great. But we do have that Chimecho because this thing has Nuzzle. Excuse me. We could also lead Dipplin, but this thing gets U-turn. Clotzer's not... I mean, we actually do have Lantern, so we can switch into Clotzer with that. Weirdeer could be a scary setup guy. Spamming Discharge seems pretty good, too. And then Vigoroth, it'll be a bulky sweeper. Eviolite, like, it'll just do, like, what Primeape does. I think with, like... It could be Rest Talk, or it could be Taunt. Actually, these go Rest Talk, right? Because they don't do Drain Punch, right? So it's like Rest Talk, Bulk Up, Mono, and an attacking move or something, maybe? Maybe just lead the Muck. It's pretty good against almost everything. We just knock some off. They're going to get up hazards, but we're Fizdev Muck, so just knock off whatever they have. Get rid of their helmet. Okay, that's good. And then we can go for the Poison Jab. All right, they do have spikes. No poison. And they could also be Terra Ghost, so... And we're going to be slower than them, so I don't really want to switch into Hitmonchan. I don't think we switch into anything. I think we just keep jabbing. And then we can finish them off with a knockoff. If they want to save this and go Hatchrim or something, I don't know. Cool. So they get up everything. Weir comes out. We could go Dipplin and try and trap them or something. This thing actually could just go start setting up, but we do have Haze, so I think let's actually Haze first, because we'll remove our attack raise, and then we can knock off. And they're Calm Mind, which means they're like stored power, maybe even Trailblaze, leftovers, but probably stored power, and then like Terra Blast with, it could be like Terra Fairy or something. I don't know. Let's knock off. In comes Hatchrim. All right. I kind of like maybe going Hitmonchan here and trying to spin. Or we just wait, go Chimecho. Because Chimecho could even sweep here. What if we just go right into it? Is it like Nuzzle? Yeah, like that's not that bad. We'll call mine then. I mean, maybe I heal Bell first, just in case. Let's heal Bell. All right, the Healing Wish. All right, we get fully paralyzed. Well, this isn't good. Charizard's out, and this guy has Belly Drum. 100% this thing has Belly Drum. I mean, I could switch into Dipplin. I think we have to Psychic Noise them. We need to weaken them. And then Dipplin should be able to take them out with its Draco Meteor. Son of a bitch. I think Dipplin's Draco Meteor could have taken them out if we weaken them there, but I think everything gets dead now. Everything gets dead. But maybe Dipplin can finish him off. I think we have to Terra Steel and Draco Meteor. I mean, a speed drop's not going to help. We definitely just do this. We live. And, you know, that... It's probably close to Mach Punch range. But, I mean, definitely if we Psychic Noised and hit that, that would have they would have been in range. All right, now we will do it again. All right, they get fast. Last move is Earthquake for sure. I think we just have to hope Mach Punch kills. It's kind of strong. It is resisted, but it's kind of strong. No! All right, maybe maybe they don't have Earthquake. Who knows? Body Press will kill. Maybe they have Flare Blitz. Nope. All right, maybe they fall asleep or something. Nah, fuck. All right, we'll knock them off. Good try, Muck. All right, we got one. I put some Muck Showcase. All right, we have self poison. Actually, no, it's self sticky web. But we've got competitive, contrary. I think and defiant. We want to use up Dipplin's Super Sweet Syrup immediately. So I think maybe we lead it, so then we don't give stuff boost later on. And they're definitely leading Smeargle, I think. So we can spin later on. I think we lead Dipplin in. All right, cool. This is just as fine. We don't activate their stuff. All right, now we can go Muck and go for a Poison Jab and a knockoff or something. This thing gets knockoff, so we're gonna lose our item. Which this thing actually could still be good against Phalanx and Gothitelle or Servine maybe. So then we go Muck. The worst thing this could do is this, but also it's got Sticky Web, so that's kind of what I thought would happen. I'm guessing they're gonna do that and then court change with Smeargle probably, right? So let's just go for the Poison Jab. Crit him and poison him, so that does it. I don't know if the crit mattered. It may have, but yeah, the court change is coming for sure. Chimecho is, I mean, they have a dark type, so Chimecho is not going to do nothing until we get rid of that. I think we go we just go for the Poison Jab, maybe get the poison. No poison. Now I think we knock off. They'll just get up one hazard this way. And being in with this is okay versus the top. It's okay. Damn it, they have Burning Bulwark. All right, Poison Jab. Still will kill, it looks like, so I think we just go for Poison Jab. All right, they missed Stone Axe, unfortunately. I'm sorry. All right, but we kind of are set up fodder and stuff. We could Tear Dark and Haze. We could just Haze, because we are burned at the end of the day. I think I'm just gonna Haze. Oh yeah, we're faster because of, you know, Sticky Web. So that's pretty good. And their Throat Spray. I think we Haze again. I don't think we give them any boosts. I think we just Haze again. All right, and then we could go Dipplin and trap them. I don't think this thing gets a fairy move. So then we just go Dipplin, trap them, and get rid of one of their things. Phalanx comes out. Okay. Now I think we could recover or we could Draco. This guy could go for the Phalanx, no retreat, which would be a little bit scary. So yeah, I think we Draco. Okay, we live that. Get poisoned, which is deserved, and they're life orbed. And we don't kill. Shit. Alright, well they died of infestation. Okay, cool, cool. This comes out. I think with Terra Poison, Regirock may be able to beat this if they don't have a Psychic move. If they have a Psychic move, I don't think we'll be able to beat them. I think maybe we just go for a Draco to weaken them. And then we go Regirock and just try an Iron Defense. Yeah, let's go for a Draco. Okay, cool. Now we go this. We Terra Poison and go for Iron Defense. They could have Terra Ghost on something. Could be Terra Ghost on this even. I think we definitely go for another Iron Defense. Uh-oh. They have Topsy-Turvy. We definitely go for another Iron Defense. And at least they're dying to Life Orb. I think we just keep spamming Iron Defense. Topsy-Turvy has a lot of PP. But between Life Orb and... we're kind of taking hits. I mean, we could go for a Body Press now. Maybe I should have done that last time instead of going for it again. I probably should have. I think we Body Press. No, they have Psycho Cut. Yeah, we just lose. Yeah, this is slower. 100%. We can Mach Punch. And then... I guess if we got them to take 2 more hits, we could win. So maybe I should have gone... tried to switch around there, but... Hopefully this is like a really low 11%. I have no idea. But I think they don't die, and then our Chimecho is just a sitting duck. Recover. Maybe there's a chance, but I'm pretty sure we're just... yeah. The Topsy-Turvy Malamar is sick. If they didn't have that, I think Regirock could have done it. But I still think we would have been slower than Servine. But I mean, we were a poison type. But we would have outsped this. And we would have had a couple boosts. And they had Psychic Noise, though. So that would hit on the special side still. I'm not sure. All right, we got one. Dipplin could be a trapper here. The Regirock, or Regigigas, we do have Healing Wish for. We're going to be able to get Dragon Tailed out by their own Dipplin. Carbink also is just going to get up all the hazards. Actually, it and Earthworm are kind of annoying, depending on what hazard they have for Dipplin. But I think it could trap both still. And the Greffi we don't want to be knocked off, but I think maybe we lead Muck and just go for knockoff. Cool. Yeah, this is fine. We didn't even go for Zen Head, but I think they might switch. I don't know. They go for a knockoff. Yeah, if we went for Zen Head, but we could have done quite a bit there, but that's all right. All right, now we'll just go for the jab, I think, because they have Dipplin. Maybe we get a poison on him. Unless they go Wheezing and just get knocked off on that too. But we can get a poison on one of these, possibly. They go into Wheezing. Well, it would have been cool to knock that off right away. But we'll Healing Wish this later. We'll knock it off anyways. That's all right. Then we will go Lantern. Getting a pair on their Dipplin would also be pretty good, actually. Maybe I shouldn't have tanked the burn there, but yeah. All right, now we go for the discharge. Para on something would be good. Para on Dipplin would be really nice. All right, no para. Ooh, Chimecho is pretty good. They don't have a dark type. Let's flip turn. And then we'll go Chimecho and Heal Bell, I think, right away. Let's see. They could Dragon Tail. They do. All right. I mean, we can Poison Jab and maybe get a Poison. Or I try and go Chimecho again. They'll eventually miss Dragon Tail too, maybe. So, all right, cool. Now we will... I think we just throw off the Heal Bell. In comes Carbink. And this guy could do some annoying things. Don't know what hazard it has yet. Does this thing get Thunder Wave? It might. I kind of like the idea of just Calm Minding though right away. And see what they do. Okay, Moonblast. Now I kind of want a Psychic Noise in case they try and go Grafai and like Encore, you know? Let's Psychic Noise. See what happens. Oh, they're Calm Mind too. But we have Psychic Noise, so they're not going to get leftovers. So we're going to Calm Mind one more time. Then I don't think we get greedy, but... yeah, we should be 3-hit KOing them. I think maybe we go for Recover. Nah, I'm gonna Calm Mind again. Is it greedy? I mean, we're not gonna do a KO, or it's gonna be a 3-hit KO now, and then we're gonna have to recover. And they could get Spatak drops. So I think we Calm Mind because we want to be able to take their hits. Almost Psychic Noise. This should 2-hit KO, right? Or does it not? No, it wouldn't. All right, we'll Calm Mind again. I'm sure they have Encore or something on Grafai, but we do have a Muck and Regirock. Now we'll Psychic Noise, then we'll recover. I don't know, maybe I don't need to recover yet. But we'll 2-hit KO. And we'll end up at... hopefully they don't crit us. I mean, we'll end up a little above half. And I think we could even get a Chimecho sweep. But it's really comes down to what the Grafai has. Oh, and they had Rest. No way. All right, this is like best case scenario. In the back of my head, I thought maybe they had Rest, but I wasn't thinking about how a Psychic Noise would stop it like the last turn like that. So if we didn't go for Psychic Noise, I would have gone all the way back up. All right, if we Terra Poison, then we'll resist their Dark move, but they could go for the Poison Jab or U-turn, I mean, and then go for Poison Jab next time. So let's see. Without like a, you know, they don't have a damage boosting item. Yeah, Knockoff doesn't even do that much. So we definitely just Psychic Noise. And we can KO this. Regigigas will Thunder Wave us, but we have Heal Bell. This we probably 2-hit KO, and we should hopefully outspeed it with the extra 8 EVs. Dipplin, we Terra Fairy, Psychic Noise. This, I think we just Psychic Noise. Let's see, Earthworm. Coil to our Chimecho, but we are +4. Ooh, we're actually not going to take this super well. So we could go Recover and then go Dipplin. If they're this set, say they're Impish though. I mean, we 3-hit KO, but the Iron Tail is what I'm scared of. Let's Psychic Noise, see how much we do. Oh, wow. Oh, that's pretty good. And they have Heavy Slam. So now we can recover. That's not going to get boosted by Iron Defense. Or, I mean, they probably have Iron Defense. They probably don't have Coil. That's what I mean. Okay. Now we can Psychic Noise 2-hit KO. I think we might just do that. Psychic Noise again. We should be faster than Gigas, and Weezing should... Let's go! Chimecho sweep! That's awesome! This thing actually is pretty nice with the Calm Mind. Just as a random setup move, like... Psychic Noise plus Terra Fairy, like, shuts things down. That was awesome. Well, I think that's a good one to call it on. That was pretty sick to see Chimecho sweep at the end there. And actually, I was like, Dipplin looked good in that one to be able to trap Orthworm or the Regigigas. I can't remember what else they had. But with Chimecho just getting enough boost, it was able to sweep. I know I was like kind of hesitating boosting because of the Grafai's Encore, but yeah, it just kind of worked out because the Carbanks rest on that last turn, which I didn't even think of. So it was luck a little bit too. But Dipplin, we did get to trap some stuff, I think a little bit. I don't even know if Sticky Hold knockoff came up in this one. I mean, I know we lost to the Malamar. So, I mean, in that one maybe, but I think I Draco Meteored and dropped her Spatak anyways. So, I don't know though. I think obviously Sticky Hold is better just in case, but I was just trying to think like, was there a whole lot of games? You know, in some games it's like Sticky Hold doesn't matter because guys don't have knockoff, but it's definitely better to have it just in case. Regirock was good, Muck was good, Lantern didn't go into it very frequently, and same with Hitmonchan. I kind of want like Boots and Assault Vest on this thing too, because I think in a couple games everybody got they got all their hazards up, but I like the team. Definitely a fun one. We have lots of options, and yeah, I think like if you play it smart, you could deal with things. But there's some like the super strong wall breakers are super scary, and hazards plus strong attackers are really scary, obviously too. But overall, pretty happy with it. If you're interested in trying out the team, I'll put a Pokepaste in the description, and that'll be it. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.